Hello, I'm Nige.
I'm Anders, but don't tell anybody. Um, Welcome to the supermarket battle. We're going to do the spiel again. I suppose
Oh,
we
we
ought
have
to.
to. I mean, Anders bought all the teas and coffees in
Asda.
Asda, and I bought them all in Morrisons, and we swapped little bags of the stuff between us. And so we've both got the full range now. And where there's a
Yes,
crossover, we have a battle.
we do.
It's our first coffee one, and I've got Morrison's Gold Roast here, the jar anyway.
Okay, and I have the Asda's Gold Roast, which isn't coming into focus. There it is. There, 200 grams, £2,
Yeah,
45.
same here. We reckon
Right,
it's one of these price match products because all the supermarkets seem, I think, have got
around that same. Well, I say around that. As far as we can
bang
see,
on.
exactly the same. Yeah.
Yes. So, right. Uh, which one do you want to do first, Anders?
Do Morrison's first, I think. Shall we?
Cheers.
Chin chin. Right, that's got Nescafe vibes for me.
It's not as nice as other coffees I've, well, I don't like coffee anyway, but I'm trying to find something redeeming in it.
It's
It's got,
quite.
I think you're being a bit unfair on this, comparing this to Nescafe. It's got those vibes. It's actually got a little bit of flavor when you first,
It does have a flavor, but it has a back
it,
end. It's got this kind of tart,
I know, in the middle, it just back, you got a little burst of flavor at the start, which is chocolate, dark chocolate.
and it's quite nice and light as well, isn't it?
It is, but it vanishes so quickly.
Yeah. And all I get at the end is I think it's chicory, although I'm not entirely sure.
Well, the
When I was
back
a
end,
kid,
there's just nothing going on at the back end as well. It's
it's when I was a kid. Actually, we'll come to that story in a minute. Let's go on to the Asda.
yeah,
Okay.
that's different. It's definitely very, very different. Whether good or bad different, I don't know yet.
No, me neither. It's first sip, and again, I know this is the first sip after a
Yeah, I
previous
wouldn't.
drink, so
Just
let's
cleansing that
readjust.
palate a bit. Um,
Yeah, but this on first tasting seems very one-dimensional.
and I thought the first one was a bit watery. This is equally watery. Yeah, well, you always put
I don't
stupid
know.
amount of coffee in your mug, don't you?
I do put more in, so I'm probably not getting that wateriness that you are. I'm actually getting less wateriness from the Asda,
I'm getting more.
but
No,
I'm
I'm
also
getting the
getting a
same
very
amount.
one-dimensional.
The wateriness comes at a different point for me. Comes
Actually,
more
the
much more
wateriness
up
is coming at
front.
the end. Oh,
How bizarre.
just what are we going to do? Okay.
I'm trying to latch onto some of the flavours there, but I'm funny, Ray.
Okay. Going back to the Morrisons, I'm finding it smoother. I'm finding the Asda a bit
I'm see,
punchy.
okay. Asda, if you've got my graphic equalizer, everything's down. You've got the zero line.
Yeah,
Everything's pretty much on the zero or just a little bit above, just to give you something.
yeah.
The Morrison's one has got the base end. The first two, that's up a little bit. Then there's nothing in the middle, and at the end, you've just got someone's just nudged the end one just a little bit.
Yes, I get exactly what you're saying there. Yeah. What I'm getting at the end with the Morrisons is, like I say, chicory, a hint of chicory, which I'm not entirely sure what chicory is, but I remember as a kid my introduction to coffee um, um, was a chicory-based coffee called Camp Coffee. Do you remember Camp Coffee?
Oh, I know it, but I've never ever had it.
I used to be obsessed with that as a kid. I remember, um, yeah, being drinking that when I was a kid. I absolutely loved the stuff. Um, and it was a chicory based drink.
Yeah,
Um, and this is giving me
those vibes.
those kind of vibes.
This is quite hard actually, trying to decide.
I've made my mind up.
Yeah, I have. You can go first this time.
Okay. Morrison's
Same here.
slightly smoother.
And it's just got that spike of flavour at the start,
Yeah.
gives interest.
Yeah.
Going
Whereas
back
I,
to Morrison's after having the Asda, you realise there's a bigger difference than you think.
yeah, I think that the Asda is also a little bit bitey.
I'd
It's
say
not
they're both.
smooth. That's the thing.
I'd say the Morrison's is a tiny bit better than Nescafe Gold.
But there's not a lot in it, is there?
No, but it's probably a little bit cheaper at 2.45. I would have thought. Uh, but I'd say they're both fair to poor.
Fair to poor. Sounds like you're doing the
I,
street
I,
walk.
and I don't think if you're a coffee drinker, I don't think Asda's or Morrison's Gold Roast is worth shopping there for that.
No, and I can't remember the results for Sainsbury's and Tesco's, for instance, but I would think that you're probably going to spend the same money on a gold roast at either of those and probably get a better coffee.
Yeah, and probably Aldi and Lidl as well, but I
Of
can't remember.
course, yeah.
We'll have if gold roast coffee is your thing, we've got lots of videos now. You can have a look.
Yeah. Go find them. Go on. So anyway, there, mind made up. We'll finish that episode there. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again when once again we will do the supermarket battle. Goodbye.
Goodbye.